Hello friends, Koolio here, and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we are checking out a brand new mobile MMORPG called STELLA ARCANA. Now this game just came out a few days ago. I put in a couple of hours into the game so far, and honestly, it's been a pretty good experience. But I do want to let you guys know up front, this is an autoplay MMORPG. There's no getting around it. You're going to probably click one area of the screen most of the time, okay? But here's the thing. As an autoplay MMO, it's actually pretty good. If you guys have ever played the game Tales of Wind, this game is going to seem really, really familiar. In fact, this isn't necessarily a brand new mobile MMO. I believe it had a different name in the East. I think it was like something like Light of Fel. So this isn't like exactly a brand new mobile MMORPG. Though I did put some time into the game during its closed beta testing, and this is the official live service going on right now. As you can see, there are a lot of players in the game. So if you're looking for a brand new mobile MMO, with just a bunch of people jumping in right now, tons and tons of content to do, then this is probably going to be a game that you'll enjoy. A game, at least for a little bit. Like I said, this is an autoplay MMO. Most of the stuff you're going to be doing is following the menu, clicking like one area of the menu at a time, and then just kind of making your way through it. So let's go ahead and enable my masteries. There is some cool aspects to this game, I will say. Like when I was playing through the closed beta test, I did actually enjoy the game. I'm not saying it's like a bad game at all, but it is an autoplay MMO. But compared to other autoplay MMOs that I've, experienced, this one's actually pretty good. There's actually quite a lot of stuff to do in this game, and I think for a mobile MMO, that's something that a lot of people want. It's got dungeons, it's got gathering systems, treasure chests hidden across the world. It even has like a monster catching mechanic where you can go around and capture certain monsters and add them to your party. There is a cosmetic wardrobe system in this game. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at my wardrobe. And I always like the fact that you can make your character end up looking pretty cool. And all the equipment that my character currently has on right now is actually stuff that I've obtained through the game. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to be getting through the game's, the in-game store and stuff, or through different activities. I know right now if you log into the game, I think today we'll be able to get it. You'll get this, the Wonder Bear's coat for the character, which I'll probably be able to get here in just a second. But there's a decent amount of pretty cool cosmetics for your character. And I've noticed as you play through the game and you get higher level cosmetics, some of them will actually unlock cosmetic options for your character. So I do appreciate that. When you first jump into the game, there's a couple of different classes that you'll be able to pick from. There's very, very limited character customization when you first jump into the game. So do keep that in mind. There's like 3 hair colors, 3 hair options, but you'll be able to get more stuff as you play through the game and eventually unlock a lot of these things. So most of the customization is probably going to come from you either spending money or spending time in this game. I also talked about how there's like a monster collecting system in this game. There's a couple of different battle pets you'll be able to get. There's eggs that you'll be able to collect, and then you'll put them in a little bit of a timer. Once the timer's up, you'll be able to collect your little battle pet. You can then add them to your team. Let's go ahead and add this guy to my team. We can even have him follow me if we really want to. There's lots of different ways to kind of go about and do things that you want to do in this game. Like lots of little side activities, and I think that's a really good thing to have for a mobile MMO. But a majority of the game, as you're kind of pushing through and leveling up and going through the world, is going to be you just hitting the quest menu and having your character automatically move from one space to another. It doesn't mean if you want to, you can take over manually if you want. You can play the game without the auto option if you really want to and really engage in it. I do want to let you guys know if you end up doing this, I have noticed that the combat itself, when you click on combat, I clicked it once and your character will just automatically do the basic attacks. The animations for your skills and stuff do not cancel each other. So it can feel a little bit slow at first if you decide to end up jumping in and doing manual combat, because the way that it works is if you're trying to go about and you're clicking a bunch of your abilities and skills, the skills, if you click one after the other in really rapid succession, it's not going to cancel out the animation for your previous ability. So do keep that in mind. There's a little bit of sluggishness there. But other than that, the combat in the game is actually pretty decent when you manually take over. But I haven't really come across any content in the game where I feel like I've had to take over. But I feel like with a lot of these games, you're probably going to end up, dealing with a lot of this kind of heavy combat and stuff like that towards the end. So let's go ahead. I'm going to try my best to do manual combat. Just keep in mind that I actually do play this game on my phone. I'm just recording on my computer for, ease of recording. So that's just to let you guys know. Now, there's actually a monster right here, Mandracula Mini. It's got this little symbol above its head. I believe if I actually click on it, if I can actually tap on it with this mouse, there's the potential to actually try to collect it. But I don't have any sprite chains right now. There are ways to collect them through treasure maps, which I actually really like the treasure map system, and a bunch of other activities you can do. Plus, as you go through the main quest line, they do give you some as well, so keep that in mind too. But I like the monster collecting aspect. You can go around, you can find monsters and stuff, add them to your team. The auto gameplay isn't going to do that for you. Like, it'll introduce it to you as you're going through the main storyline. But if you want to go around and collect treasure, or take down world bosses, or to collect different battle pets and stuff, you're going to actually have to manually do that yourself. So, as of right now, I'm just kind of... Oh man, I hate doing these. There we go. It's so weird doing it like on a laptop and like dragging them around, so... Woo! Sacred Guard Crest we just added. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can go about strengthening your character, and with a lot of these mobile games, there's lots of little hidden objectives and little PowerPoint things that you can do to increase your character's overall abilities. So if I actually head on over to the more section, right? Ooh, what's this thing do? Enthusiasm, there we go. Acquire title. Titles give PowerPoints as well in this. If we go to strengthen, we can individually strengthen each section of your armor and stuff like that. So quick bless, hit yes, it'll go through and strengthen it. You don't actually strengthen the individual weapon, you just upgrade the weapon section. So as you get new weapons and stuff, they'll eventually, you know, be more powerful based off of like the blessing that you did before. Let's see some of the other stuff. There is a gacha system in this game, and there seems to be a decent amount of heroes that you can collect. The thing is, with collecting these heroes, you can actually take them with you into certain dungeons if you're not able to find people to help you out. So I actually ended up running through a couple of different group dungeons, and I wasn't able to actually find anybody to help me, me and one other player, and so I ended up having a couple of my epic level mercenaries jump in and help us. So I like that fact that you can, you know, if you don't have anyone to play around and you're trying to just push yourself through the story, there is a way to do that solo. Another thing too, we're going to go ahead and actually recruit. I've only got one recruit, but might as well show you guys what it looks like. Wow, we did not get anything. Legendary soul stones. But there is a recruitment gacha, you know, system in this game. Reward previews, you can see all the different characters that you can get and some other stuff. So I did want to bring that up. If you're a big fan of gachas, it's there. Another thing that I like too about this game is this Adventurers Tome thing. This is for people that just like really like to go about and get like every achievement, but it also helps you know what you can do in this game if you want to go and do certain things. So for example, if I want to go around and catch certain monsters and add them onto my team and stuff, the game will actually teach me how to do that. So capture sprites, if I wanted to go through and learn how to do this, I could go about and try to capture as many sprites as I could, collect different monsters, collect characters, investigate adventures, fishing if I want to go fishing. So at least it's got a way in this game to show you where to do certain things. So for example, if I wanted to go and find, I don't know if there's any of these monsters I can look at. I know some of these are like dungeon monsters, but let's see. Click on this. Unlock manual to view. So it looks like maybe I can do it for this one because I've seen it before. Obtain sprite badger. Legend of the badger. I already have that one. Usually, I think it usually helps you kind of determine where some of these creatures are. I swear you could like click on it and it'll show you. Oh, there we go. Following successful, teleporting to the area where the monster is. There we go. So I could go to where the monster is, battle the monster, get achievements doing it that way. And if I have any of those sprite chains, I could go about and try to capture the monster itself as well. There's also this adventures tab up here, which will show you a bunch of stuff that you can do. So you've got like your daily tasks that you can complete. You've got your optional battles like arena. And the arena itself, at least the one time that I jumped into it, it was manual play. So I did actually have to manually play against it, but I think I ended up playing against people's bots and not against actual players. Maybe like farther down the line, you'll end up fighting against actual players itself. But at least for me, the first time jumping in, it was against bots. So bunch of events going on in the game right now. Lots of like free rewards and things that you can collect and claim. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get that cosmetic item I was showing you guys about. Let's just draw this. Claim 1,000 silver, some experience, soul stones. Let's see. Hero's Path. This is a way you can go about and make sure that you're upgrading your character properly. You also get some nice little rewards for doing that as well. It gives you a nice, neat little thing to understand what you need to go through. Just kind of pushing yourself through this. So the next thing I need to do, reach character score of 14,000. So So pretty simple stuff to go about. There was one other thing I wanted to see. I think it was over in the benefits. The login. Here we go. Login gifts. Let's go ahead and claim it. And we're going to get ourselves... ooh, free pumpkin epic sprite. That's dope. Tomorrow we're going to get a legendary Swarm Mother Soul Stone. Would be really cool. Let's go to my wardrobe. I know it just popped up right there, but I just want to see what it looks like. Unlock. Wear. Let's wear that. We also got the helmet. Unlock that as well. And we got a weapon skin too. Yes, it does look like the cosmetics do come with some stats on them to give you a little boost, but there's my character. Day 2 of playing Stella Arcana. So, there you guys go. That's my first impressions of this game. If you're looking for an anime style, sort of a Tales of Wind 2.0, then you may really like this game. If you're a fan of auto MMOs, you'll probably really like this game. There's a lot of stuff to do manually outside of just the basic auto gameplay that I think some people really like. But if you're not a big fan of auto MMOs, you probably won't like this one. I'm just going to say that straight out. But there you guys go. Stella Arcana, brand new anime MMO that honestly I've kind of enjoyed. I think it's nice. Kind of like a little casual thing to play at night. But if you guys enjoyed today's video and want to see more videos like this, make sure to like button and subscribe to the channel. And that's it for now. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Also, I guess we'll see you guys next time. All right, friends. Bye.